Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. For the month of August, it is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if not, simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So it seems to me like somebody here is holding back. Holding on. It's like a self-preservation thing. Holding back, afraid to take a risk possibly on something, afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. This is about a decision, and this is about a pause or a break to analyze the situation, to see what would be the next best move to make in order to protect oneself, you see. This is about trying to find a way to get what you want and being very careful because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to lose anything. You're missing somebody from your past. There's grief that's showing here over a broken cup, and you're still under the influence of the broken cup. The broken cup is the obstacle that stops the Chariot and the Two of Cups from moving forward. So what we need to do is to take care of that obstacle, to take that wall down. Now the wall could very easily be somebody's ego, their pride. They could be holding a grudge. And this could be you. You could be holding a grudge against someone, because I have the Queen of Swords, who is you, 3 times in this reading showing up. And every time she's got that sword up in the air. So it could be that you might have to set that ego aside, if this is your energy, in order to fix this situation. So you or them. It could be that somebody left in the night, or somebody left in the dark, or left you in the dark. They wanted to, somebody may have ended this in a nasty way, like didn't leave you any explanation. No, and this is why you kind of got a grudge on your shoulder towards this person. It's like they left you in the dark. Maybe they left when you weren't home, or they just disappeared suddenly like that. They were doing that to avoid drama. Yeah, or, they were doing that to avoid drama, or they were just, afraid. They, because I have this card of fear here. Because maybe past experiences represented by those swords, past experience taught them that to confront you might not be a good idea. You might be better with the words, than they are. You may have cut them down, and maybe they didn't want to face the truth about themselves. Or maybe this person, they just made a judgment call like that. I'm trying to get a grip on this person. They, okay, they kind of left in a cowardly way. They couldn't face you and tell you is what it is for whoever this is for. So, I mean, this person now comes back around or is wanting to talk to you or will be coming back around. If you have not yet heard from them, they're coming. But you still carry a grudge against them for the way that they ended it or the way that they broke up with you. Or even the reasons for it, if you're aware of them, of those or of that. So she's sitting next to the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. You could be trying to listen to your intuition. You could be very confused over this person's sudden reappearance in your life after the way that they ended things. You could possibly have feelings for more than one person, or that they do or did. You might need to make a choice in the future between two people. Or this is them. It could be that you're just wanting to make the right choice this time around. The Three of Wands would suggest, it's much like that King of Swords. It's about the plan. It's about a future event, possibly. Contemplating the next best step to make. At this point in the journey, this person realizes the importance of having a plan rather than acting impulsively. Maybe this person who's coming back around has thought about it. Maybe they did something really impulsive to avoid some type of drama. Maybe they were afraid and that's why they ended it that way. They caused a lot of damage. This is somebody in the past who didn't think before they spoke. But in the time apart, this person has grown in wisdom because they go from a knight to a king. And the king now, he thinks things through. He's no longer in the upright anyway. He thinks things through, and he's not going to be impulsive or reckless. This person recognizes the importance or your value or the importance of you being in his life or being a part of his life. In other words, you're very important to this person is what I'm hearing. There's recognition on your part of how much you've missed this person or that you're missing this person. And you're just trying to figure everything out and trying to understand everything. And what would be the cost of this to you, of taking this person back into your life. You're missing them, but they maybe didn't treat you fairly in the past, or they weren't fair, or they didn't end it like they ended it more in a cowardly way. They didn't face you. They couldn't tell you. The thing is here, if they would have faced you to tell you this thing, this that they're leaving, you'd have saw the emotion in their eyes. You'd have known, because she knows. She can see through any lies. This is why his chair is turned around. Because he knew you'd see the truth. He knew it. And so he had to hide. He had to end it that way. He ended it because he was afraid. He ended it because of the triggers he carries. He comes back the way he left, very quickly. But you got him kind of, wait a minute. You've got him kind of held off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just a minute here, she says. Here she is. Not so fast, buddy. Not so fast. I'm not taking you back just like that. No, no, no. You've got a lot of explaining to do. And so here you are, looking at the details. Should I or shouldn't I go ahead with this reconciliation? I'm somewhat confused by this person's actions, and I want to make the right choice. I want to make the right choice. Yeah. See, you're afraid of a choice you might make and how it would affect your future. You could be worrying over what may or may not ever occur. Be careful in that energy. You could be overthinking something. The future, putting an end to one cycle, opening a new cycle. Taking a risk, a leap of faith. You are now willing here in the future to have that conversation. I have you appearing, you see, 3 times, and this is the only time where you give a suggestion that, okay, I'll hear you out. You see how the hand is placed? Speak. Speak, but I'll know if you're lying, mister. That kind of an energy. So I'm willing to talk about this new beginning. It feels a little bit risky though. So you better not be lying. So that's what's sitting in your future here. Be careful not to overthink this though, okay? Because you do have this energy here, trying to be confident on the outside, and that's how you will be. She looks very confident, doesn't she? And that's the air that you're giving off, but inside you're like this. You're all tied up, and you got all those swords, past experiences keeping you pinned or trapped. So be careful. Don't let that ego keep you from your happiness. You love this person, and they do love you back. But there are issues on both sides of the board here that need to be addressed and worked on. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.